I'm in Nelson, and to the south is just a good little thunder boomer, a whole bunch of them. So let's see what I can get here. Wow. This thing is very active lightning wise. I mean, most of it's like that way to like our southwest, but there's a few that are south and southeast. Yeah, I'm right at the intersection of I-70 and Saline Highway J. Right there's I-70, you can see right there the vehicle went by. Camera makes it look a lot more purple than it actually is. Actually on my way to Macon, but I'm on 240 here, Missouri 240 between Slater and Glasgow. And there's a lot of water still kind of out here. I missed the section that I actually was touching the white line right over here. But yeah, this is now back pretty much reopened, unencumbered. Sticking with recording. For a little bit until I get on to Glasgow. Hunks of mud in the road, gotta love it. Ditches are still full. Yeah, I guess I missed the most interesting part. Parts that caused me to start recording. It's right here. We're at the bridge pretty much already. So, I mean, there's just low-lying areas that still are holding the water. Well, I'm in Macon County in Macon, Missouri. Or I should say Macon, Missouri and Macon County. Yeah, some Korea and Vietnam memorials here. This would be, I guess. Yeah, the main. This is the sheriff's department and all that here. It's pretty neat. Memorials. A lot of people died defending our country. Alright, I'm at the Missouri River in Glasgow. Oh, ferry landing, I guess used to be back in the day. Probably pause that and read that, I don't know. It's a long way down. Out over the Missouri now. Right there's the end, or bank. See where it has breached. She is up high. Still not as high as it was. I don't know what that orange thing all the way down there is. Right there. Nice day today though, it's not hot. Feels nice out. Alright. Headed back home. West side of Glasgow, I'm on Missouri 240. And let's see if I can't quite remember where it was. I think I'm close though. Pretty close. All the sand left behind where the water was. Here it is. See, right up to the white line. Well, it is foggy out tonight. Well, it's like 3:51 a.m. and I am on my way to the local donut shop that opens at 4 to get some fresh donuts. What the heck? Sounds good. Somebody getting ready, probably they're off to work. So, yep, get some nice donuts. What the fuck? I don't know if you can hear the siren over the 2 AC units. You would think that that was illegal. Sorry, I was looking at it in real life. I'm sorry. You would think that was illegal. Okie dokie. Well, I'm at work and our weather radios went off twice for severe thunderstorm warning. I look out the door and this is what I see. This is to the north. And it's heading south-southeast. I mean, so far I haven't really seen any lightning in it yet. You know, I'm looking like far down, you know, about towards the horizon there. And can't see any lightning yet. But you never know. It could be just because you can't really see it right now. Doesn't mean it ain't there. So, could be interesting. There's some lightning. So yeah, this could prove to be interesting tonight. Here comes the wind with it. Yeah. Oh, that wind is cold too. Woo! And all that's blowing towards I-70. Oh boy. All that dust. Yeah, I see this. Very pretty. I'm gonna have to give my car a bath. This is what happens when you hit gravel roads after 2 days of rain. You know what? It was fun. Well, look at the local movie theater has out. A big red balloon. Because It Part 2 is coming. Yeah. Really promoting it. And there it is. There's the posters for it too, and still got him flashing in there. I think all the cicadas around here are in that tree right there. Good God. Okay, this is weird. I'm on 99.9 FM. I'm in Marshall, Missouri right now. And normally this is supposed to be KIRK out of Moberly. And I just heard the station ID. It said Omaha's greatest hits. K something, Q whatever, something whatever. So, oddly enough, I'm picking up a station out of Omaha, Nebraska on FM. And Omaha, as the crow flies, you know, signal-wise, is well over 100 miles. I mean, it's like 140 miles. Straight line. Something like that. So, holy moly. That's the furthest station I've ever picked up on FM. Huh. KGOR is what it was. And it still is.
do any good call for the crop now, would it?
Nope.
Well, right there where those lights is on, where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
People from the street get a good view, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
This guy got his hands up on top of his head.
Yeah.
Now he just took him down. That's all made the hay. People over there.
Mm-hmm.
Video on it?
Yep. Why not?
Did you zoom in that far?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Grainy as heck, but yeah, I know. Wonder what, I don't know what that is. Something going on. 5 Marshall Police, including a K-9 unit and an ambulance. At least that I know of. Saw them go fly by past the square. So, heard there's about 100 people or something that was like fighting and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on really, but yeah. Lots of activity right now. And this is about as close as I can get. And I'm only able to get this close is for the simple fact a friend of mine, we're on his granddaughter's property. She lives right behind, so. A night out trying to do Pokemon turns into seeing what trouble people in town are getting into. Yeah, that's weird noise. Kind of sounds like it's coming from that way, kind of. Me neither.
But they changed channels on the scanner.
Ah.
Okay, well, keep me in mind. Yeah, but went to a different channel. They do that shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Some kind of a big bright spotlight.
Well, all the activities in the house or something. Well, you think you ought to get out of here before somebody...
Probably. New construction in the industrial park. Building grain elevators over here now. Well, I thought I'd do a video of the murals in town. A friend of mine wants to see them, so. This is the one they did, you know, for the eclipse. Then we got one down here. Gotta walk around a tree. This one is commemorating the Missouri Valley College. And these two are on the square. There's a diesel around the square. They're not really allowed on there, not supposed to be. But and then I'll go on the other side of the square and get the other one. Kind of doing this at a bad time because of the sun angle. Oh goodness, there we go. Of course, here is also a poke gym. So somebody put that. That's here, and I think there's just one more. So I'll go there and get that. And it smells like perm out here for some reason. You know, that home perm. Got a whiff of that. And then the last one commemorating Jim the Wonder Dog. Oh, that's a beautiful sound. Holy crap, that moon is freaking creepy tonight. Let's see what I can do. That's about as close to what my eye can see. It's like reddish orange. Wow. That's a creepy moon tonight. Wow. That is spooky. Well, another orangish moon tonight. Pretty neato. Okay, I'm in Boonville, waiting on a friend who needed to come here, so I thought I'd do a little Pokemoning around here. Hit the multiple Pokestops that are along downtown here. So, now I'm walking back. That popped. They're gonna pop soon, but I doubt I'll take place of any of them or partake in any of them. Some murals on the old Butternut Bread Factory building. Stop and I should try to take a picture. There we go. Oh, the fact that I can take a picture while recording here. No, you never know other versions. Probably could have and just never freaking knew it. Walking past an alley, don't want to get hit by a car. And right there's the two buildings I used to work in. 404 and 402. Stop at the stoplight. next to City Hall at 401. 401 used to be a bank. And so the City Hall moved in, the bank closed. It's been pretty much 10 years since I've been here. Sporty Saturns, those are neat, I think. There we go. No crossing light is out. And I have no idea if you can hear me over the traffic or not. This is the building we used to used to be in, I believe, correctly, before we moved to the catty corner across both streets. Down at Main and Morgan. Got the utility boxes painted. And coal. Look at all the butterflies. There they are. Beautiful monarchs. There's a bee, too. Well, I'm done with my walk through downtown Boonville. I forgot. Old Kemper Military Academy. Here. Has now become part of State Fair Community College. I know they tore down one of the buildings, though. State Fair Community College kind of decided, hey, you know what? We want this. So, there we go.
had to deal with a fucking idiot in a truck who didn't want to get over. Typical retard in a Ram, I think. But so, yeah. See, I didn't even know Safer took that over until just now.
It's late Saturday, the 29th. And on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, which would have been the 25th, I believe, I decided to put up Halloween. So, of course, I was, bad habit, working through in front of the camera. But, we got a few new sets of lights, which I decided to put up there, which are LED. And they look so nice. They're bright, yet not too bright. And they're like crisp color, you know, I mean, and the camera, you know, let's do an experiment. Let's turn it, there we go. There. Now, hopefully it'll stay like that. There we are. I mean, gosh darn it. There we go. Sorry, futzing with functions. They're bright, but yet not too bright. Unlike the incandescent mini lights. Although I do love these orange ones because they are, it's gonna be hard to tell, they're frosted colored. They're not like that clear-ish like that are on these purple, where you can clearly see the white of the filament. You know, this is a different coating on the orange, which I like. That almost kind of reminds me of back in the day, I think when years and years ago when I was a lot younger, Crayola, I think for 1 year for Christmas, had their own brand of lights, and they were a coating like that on the bulbs. So, and over here, I got, let's see if I can fix the brightness on that. I got skulls. And decided to put them along with my pumpkins there. And my bats, I didn't hang up because they were just dying anyway. Still mad about that. I love my bats. Put those up there instead. I think eventually I'm gonna switch over to all LEDs, but I'm not gonna just do it and just pretty much throw these out. These are perfectly good, especially the orange ones are still nice. Oh, when the strings die, you know, I'll replace it one by one as it goes along. We got the witch hanging right there. Can't really see her, it's dark right now. She's just hanging up there. Her eyes actually light up, I realized. It takes like a CR2032 or LR44 batteries, I think, so I have to wait and we'll see. because I mean the LR44s I can get fairly cheap because I can get them at work and use 40% discount. But of course, I also couldn't help it, and as you can count, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumpkins now. I bought another pumpkin that was like this one. Yeah. In fact, though, I think the new one is that one there. It's in the middle of your screen. And of course, I took out the regular bulb and I put a red bulb in it. Which, in these, I think they make that red bulb makes it a lot better. They make them look more spookier. Instead of the white, the clear bulb, basically a nightlight bulb. It makes them look better. I had to replace the bulb in that and it was burnt out. It was red. And the red makes that look better too. I mean, it would have been fine with a clear bulb in it. It would have been a little brighter, but frankly, I think that one looks better with the red bulb in it too. Makes it look more orange. So, of course, I didn't realize it until I got it out and got into putting up the lights. You can see down there, let me just do something, a clear bulb right there. It's because one of the skulls is missing and I didn't realize it. So, oh well. No big deal, still pretty neat. What I could have done, but I'd had to get something to stand on, and there's still a bunch of flowers and stuff down in here yet. So I really couldn't get like a step stool or something put out here, and as I could have hung like the pumpkins up there on that awning thing and the skulls down there, or vice versa. Kind of overdid it on the flowers this year. I mean, it was nice, but it gets in my way at the end of their time. So, and yes, I've spent 7.5 minutes talking about my Halloween. Ooh, there's a fight. Some woman's yelling down the street. I don't give a fuck. That's what she's shouting. Holy shit. Okay. I'm just gonna turn it into a video talking about my Halloween decorations to a fight down the street. Guy who was riding a bike just stopped right there. Like either he was there or he's like, I don't want to ride down into there. Boy, motherfucker, F-bombs out the wazoo. Now some dude's yelling. Ooh, she said, okay, call the cops. I heard that. Oh, shit. Oh, well. If that escalates, I might go back to it. It's good. I'll continue talking about my decorations because I like it. To be honest, decorating for Halloween, for me, is more fun than decorating for Christmas. I like doing Christmas. I like the pretty lights at Christmas time. But Halloween's my favorite. Halloween's my favorite holiday, I'd have to say. With the 4th of July, usually the second. A close second. Only for the simple fact is, you got pretty fireworks. That's the thing. The other thing is barbecue and swimming. There's my thing. You talking to a fat boy, you know, love my barbecue. You know, or going swimming, you know, hanging out with friends and stuff like that. That's fun. So, but I'd have to say, Halloween's my favorite. I don't really get into it like some people do. I could. But of course, that kind of gets expensive. And the wind, oh, I bought these little things right here. These little pole things that stick in the ground. And the wind's blowing them around. Turn around. What? Those went waterproof? Oh, that's bullshit. Look at that. They're yard ones. What the fuck? Ah. Of course, typical Chinese-made crap. Sold by China Mart. Ugh. I kind of ruined my day. Kind of ruined it for me. That sucks. Fucking bullshit. Damn it. Good thing I was only like 98 cents. But still, it's the principle of the thing. I guess they're done fighting. Guy riding a bike went on down the other way. And he's singing as he's riding his bike. So, fight didn't last long. Didn't escalate, which is a good thing, I guess. So, one thing I kind of noticed is that pumpkin over there, which I put over there for a reason, is it's got a really long cord, so I can just run it under the mat there and plug it in right there behind the other one, because it's got a really long cord, unlike all the others. But its casing's kind of thinner. It actually glows. The outside of it's glowing. The others are more solid. Kind of just now really noticed that. I mean, I probably have never put much thought into it though. Just like, you know. I almost want, because the wreath on the door is what's just a fall wreath. It isn't Halloween type or anything. I'd like to have a Halloween wreath. That'd be nice. And then there's more of a fall type wreath. I'd like to go get LED battery operated sets and light those up too. That would be nice. But yeah, we'll see. I might still do that when I get paid Thursday night. We'll see. The sets I think they have are $6, and I think they run on 3. AAAs or AA's. I can't remember. I think it's 3, which would be 4.5 volts. But I could rig, if I could find something that does fast and free shipping, get a battery holder for 18650s and wire that up, and that would be about 3.7 volts going in, which should still be enough to light it up, the bulbs up, and it would last longer than the AAA's. Should. And then those, when they run, I'll just throw it in my charger and charge it back up. As I do that with the double A's, when like the Christmas we had that wreath that was up there, and we lit it up last year, and I just used 2 AA rechargeables in it. Let it run all night. It would die pretty much by the end of the night. Just pull them out, throw them in the charger, put them back in that night. There's a little maintenance, but not bad. Still better than wasting batteries. So, and heck, maybe next year I'll get more LED sets and do what I do at Christmas. Run a cord down along the ground right there. And let's turn up the brightness a little bit. Run a cord along the ground right there to this tree. Run a cord along there to this tree. And put purple and orange on these trees here. Maybe. I ain't doing anything anymore Christmas or Halloween on this railing. Because the fucking college kids, when they walk by here, they always gotta fuck my shit. Because they're rude, inconsiderate, and just think, oh, it's funny, let's do this. So no. Because of idiots and assholes, you can't do anything anymore. To be honest, if I lived on the other north side of town and didn't live by the college, I wouldn't have to worry about that shit. So, well, there's my 16-minute clip, 17-minute clip on my Halloween decorations and a fight down the street. Well, it's about 5 a.m. on the 11th of October. And we got some thunderstorms that coming through. Nothing severe, just garden variety thunderstorms like they predicted. But these are being spawned by a massive cold front. And when that cold front moves through, we're supposed to get down to like the 30s, something like that. It's supposed to move through today. And right now it's not even cold. But it's going to be. But from what I understood of the forecast, that it's supposed to move through Dodge City, Kansas overnight. And they forecasted, at the time of the weather forecast, it was 87 degrees in Dodge City, Kansas. And I think during the timeline they showed Dodge City dipping down to like 34 degrees, which means a 53-degree drop because of this cold front. Let's see, I think tomorrow night we're supposed to dip down to 32. So, yeah. It's going to get a little chilly for a little bit. But I'm up because I went in and fell asleep about 2 o'clock, but then my eyes popped up about 4:40, or I mean 4:20, something like that, 4:15, wide awake. So I'm kind of fucked a little bit. I can take a nap later on because I don't have to be at work until 7 p.m. So that still kind of sucks. ended up getting a couple of cold sores. About 3 of them. And they were really hurting tonight. I don't know, this morning, whatever you want to call it. You know, usually cold sores don't bother me. How I do is, and I know you're not supposed to do it like this, but what I'll do, I'll work on them and try to get them to pop. And then put rubbing alcohol on them, which burns like a motherfucker. But usually for me, it works. It dries them out real quick and they go away pretty quick. This time around, it didn't really work. And I got one that's like really, really sore right now. So I've got Ambisol on my lips on that one, just to kind of take the pain away. Now it feels weird because my lip is numb. Could be interesting when I take a drink. But I'm working my way weaning myself off these right here, the cigarettes. Right now the thing is, I'm almost out of vape juice and I'm broke. So I had to kind of get back on the cigarette a little bit. I was off for 2 days. But when I get paid and then Friday I'll get me some more vape juice and then go right back to that. Well, rain calmed down a little bit. To be honest, I do not know why I'm recording a video. I really don't know why. This came out here and it was thunderstorming, so I kind of naturally just kind of brought out the camera and started recording, I guess. I mean, really no rhyme or reason to it. Except for, I guess, the thunderstorm part. I've kind of gotten used to trying to record thunderstorms. Tilt the camera up, that way all you see is black, because there's nothing lit up to trigger, you know, light sensitivity. And maybe get a flash of lightning, it'll show really bright on the camera, maybe. We'll see. What the heck, I have no idea why I'm doing this. Yeah, that one wasn't very bright. Yeah, it's kind of calmed down a lot now. That particular cell just kind of pretty much moved on through, it looks like. There is some little bit. Actually, it looked more spectacular on the camera than it did to my eyes, to be honest. Kind of wish, you know, I had something, you know, that I could just sit on record and like just let it sit aimed out a window or something. I could probably do it with this phone, but I'd maybe have a different camera, like a GoPro or something or whatever, you know, just let it sit and record at night. Like during a thunderstorm, or during the day when a thunderstorm's moving through and you see the clouds and everything and all that. And then you might do a sped up in the video editor or whatever. Or set it to do time lapse. Or what they call time lapse. here, really, there's really nowhere. There's 3 huge pecan trees around the house, so it blocks most of the windows from that, you know. Actually, that's kind of an advantage, I guess, people who live in apartments have, you know, like on top floors of apartments and stuff like that. You know, they have unobstructed views. You can just set a camera up in the window and let it go. So, okay, there was my around 9 to 10 minute boredom rant at 5 in the morning. Hope you all enjoyed it. Oh. Well, somebody had an oopsie. Well, pretty bright moon tonight because it is a full moon. Oh, it's hard to zoom in and everything. Pretty bright moon tonight. That's really all I wanted to mention, the only thing noteworthy pretty much. So, guess that's it.